All right. Everyone's here. Everyone's ready.
Pause.
All right.
Oh, wait, no. Will. We have. Will, are you still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, he's here.
All right. That is great. I will finish this up real quick as you finally made it to town. And while it was a tizzy to get in due to Mina and Bumble trying to flirt, bribe, and or otherwise deceive the guards at the front gate rather than just walking in like normal people. You know, standard stuff. You finally managed to make it in to a tavern and you have had a warm bath, delicious food, good drinks, and just a grand old time. But what we will start with is a few things that we need to go through. First of all, that is weird. Uh, we will get to that. Cole is currently in the kitchen, serving the entire tavern, which is getting filled with new customers and patrons and others that are leaving. Will has snuck off in the middle of the night to go buy dresses. This group of three, let's call them thugs, will retire for the evening and just side-eye Mina, snarl, growl, and yip in her direction as they walk past and head to the back rooms.
How rude.
Jack is going to also go back to a back room to get a bath and after fighting Mary off for a little bit and trying to convince her to just take a night to rest and recover because she deserves it. He will be going to the back, go to the bath, as currently Solith, Mina, Bumble, and Mary are the only ones here that are just sitting by the table enjoying the food. And you are free to enjoy it however you see fit, but as the night goes on and the rambunctious nature of orcs and dwarves drinking and having a gun show, shirtless, with the stranger blending in surprisingly well in this crowd of crazy people. One thing that you happen to overhear, for those that are here, including Cole, is the beginning of a political discussion of some speaking up for the integrity of the current president, President Arce, and others speaking up that they are so corrupted that you should totally vote for Stabby Mike. But before this takes any form of actual discourse, the owner of the tavern just shouts out, "No politics in this bar," and everyone goes real quiet and slumps in on themselves. Before 5 minutes later, just having a jolly old time. These are just some of the small things that we need to get through first. Is there anything else anyone would like to do before we continue?
I think after the meal, Mina will take out her flute and she'll wink to Solid. Uh, and then she will begin playing.
Mm-hmm. Feel free to do so. Also, one thing of note, as new patrons do come in, they do give Mina the stink eye. But minutes later, they are lost in the crowd of people just enjoying the end of days of labor. But you always feel like there's someone keeping an eye on you, Mina. Someone is always side-eyeing you.
Yes.
But you play. Solid.
She nudges Solid a little, trying to get her to join in. Give yourself a D4. Solid, give yourself an extra D4 on that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Mina just takes the crowd, and then people start paying even more attention to her, and you realize that everyone in the tavern is kind of looking in your direction as you're playing. Momentary stage fright, let's say. But
Mina just continues playing. No, not really. I don't think she really notices because she's caught. She's caught up, and she keeps each time Solid stops, she's trying to encourage her. Come on, come on.
after playing a while, unless there is anything in particular you wish to do, Mina, you should probably go get that ale cleaned off because, yeah, that's your one night's address.
Okay. Yeah. After playing, yeah, our room's up the north.
You have the room in the top right, the big fancy one, because that's what you wanted. You ordered it.
I guess I'll have to get out of this dress. Fuck, I only have my armor, but yeah, I'll go change. And she makes her way to her room.
Now, yep, the big room at the end of the corridor. Mina, I just need you to do one thing for me. I need you to unequip your armor.
Yes. Where do we have it? There we go. Equip. Not equip. Let me see if that worked. Yes.
Perfect. Roll initiative.
Oh god. Oh no. This is because of the truck, isn't it?
No,
Okay.
this was all
Yeah, I know.
before.
I'm just teasing you. Oh god.
These are the ramifications of your actions.
Yes. And Mina, your passive perception, I'm just gonna confirm it, is less than 17, right?
It's extremely high. No, it's a 10.
Yeah. Now, this is a surprise round, as you are being ambushed, completely unaware of what is about to happen. In other words, all creatures get one round before the initiative even begins. And one more thing, as you walk in to your room, as you open the door and just step inside, all of this music and the rambunctious nature and all of this noise just vanishes. But you don't have that moment to really process it before just gonna have to roll. With advantage. As you feel something very sharp in your shoulder. As you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And
yes, it did it automatically. Yes, it's working.
As a lizardman is biting down on your shoulder, and because of that, the ambush feature activates, giving you an additional 14 points of damage.
Holy shit.
And then they're going to use their bonus action to attempt to knock you prone. No, they're going to try to grapple you. You can make an athletics
I'm saying it could have been worse. They could have been lessons.
Yeah.
Isn't grapple an action?
They have a bonus action feature.
Oh no.
And they have multi-attacks, so second attack. Grapple.
Oh, what? Yes.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I am going acrobatics here.
Oh! You do not get grabbed. But now they're
Okay.
So that's the second attack, and now their bonus action. They're gonna try to sweep your legs. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no. Mina, you are knocked prone.
Oh no. Yes.
Just gonna do this to then.
Oh shit, let me just turn on effect because I do not have her shadows activate.
Yeah, they don't activate.
There we go. I just needed to turn it off. You can, if he took 5 damage, you can turn it, give him those back.
Yep. Yep. They're gonna get that back. There. And then they're gonna get those. Mm-hmm. There we go, there we go. After which, add the prone condition to yourself, if you would be so kind.
Yes.
As then you will feel a club hitting the side of your knee.
Oh shit.
I believe that hits with an armor class of 11, or is it lower?
14 is her armor class.
Without armor?
Yes. She has the ring and the cloak.
That is true. What's your dexterity plus 2? Oh yeah. It's your strength that is garbage. Right.
Yeah.
That is not accurate. Is it that one? Because it's supposed to be updated. So that should be 3 points of damage. Because that text does not match the weapon details.
He also has advantage, doesn't he?
Yeah. I did
Okay,
roll
great.
with advantage.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And it's different modifier. It was the different modifier setup. But you were supposed to take 3 points of damage.
Yes. I mean, howls out in pain. Like this
You
happens so
do. And
quickly.
no sound.
What was the modifier?
It's supposed to be a dex modifier for this. Because of this creature.
Clubs aren't next weapons.
I know. But this is
Yeah.
a creature. It works differently.
Okay.
Considering the fact that these are not player characters. Second attack. They are going to try to push you or shove you prone.
She's already prone.
That's it. Not prone. Grappled. That's the one.
Double prone.
Yeah. Still have painkillers. Try to beat a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, you are not grappled. Which brings us to the final one. The kobold. Whose weapon should be set up properly. Yep. They're gonna try to bash you. 4 points of damage. Yeah,
Yes.
they are not strong enough to even attempt to grapple you. And they will try to just hit you again. Oh, that's a crit.
Yes.
8 points of damage.
God.
Mm-hmm. And now we will begin at the start of the initiative. As the irritated goblin commoner is going to step up and try to just bash you.
We have a chance to steamroll this time.
You hear nothing.
Yeah, I think they have cast silence on the room. It's what I think what this DM is getting at, right? Like no sound comes out of her mouth, and
There is no sound whatsoever from this room. And Cole, you are in the middle of a kitchen and this rambunctious inn. All of this is happening at the worst time. I almost forgot to add the ambush because first round of combat, surprise creatures, another 13. But the second attack from this one, 6 points of damage.
is she still surprised? Okay.
No, that was the first one, so they do not get the ambush on this round. I didn't give it for the kobold. That's its turn, as it has only 2 attacks. Oh boy. This is, I want to be clear. I do not mean to pick on you. This is just bad.
No. I like it. I like it. Don't worry. It's
3
fine.
points of damage. Mina, it is your turn as you are currently prone and being wailed upon.
Bonus action tries to call her sword to her hand. That doesn't require verbal components, as I recall. It's just a snap of her fingers.
Yeah. And it doesn't return.
Oh God. Mina. Okay. Okay. Let me just look here. Okay, what can I do?
Keep in mind, any spell with a verbal component will fail here.
Yes, I was checking my spell list. All my spells require verbal components, I believe. Give me a moment. I'm just checking. What do we have? What do we? Yeah.
Also, if you would be so kind to make a charisma saving throw.
Yes.
Okay.
Mina will take the dash action and try to get out. She realizes, like, when the sword doesn't come, she realizes that she cannot.
You are prone.
Yeah, using half her movement to get up, right? And
Remove
wait,
prone.
isn't it better to get up first and then use the dash action? How does that work when you're doing that?
Well, half your movement to stand up, then you have half remaining, and if you dash, you have your full movement.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be 45? Like, standing up, then she has 15 left, then she dashes. Oh, dash just doubles it? Or does it give you...
You would have 45.
Okay. She will try that, and she will try to...
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, she will take attacks of opportunity, but that's all she can... I was thinking about teleporting out of here, but that's a verbal one as well. Yeah, she will just try to, like crawl and then, try to dash through the door.
First of all, remove prone, and then you need to walk in the direction, because who gets an attack of opportunity, it depends on which direction you go.
They all would, no, regardless.
Yeah, but the order matters.
Okay. She cannot move through his square.
And they are intentionally blocking the door, but you can try to go around, maybe.
She'll try to get down here first.
You would have to go around.
The game is paused.
Oh. That's my bad.
Wait, there's a desk there. I mean, she can either or, right?
Yeah, you would have to go around.
Oh, she cannot. Why can't she go up here?
They are currently wailing on you and surrounding you for that purpose.
Okay.
You still have the movement to get around. So it's just 5, 10, 15 diagonals.
Actually, I'll try. I'll do something completely different then, if I may. She still gets up, and then she uses her cloak of shadows, and then she shouts, "Stop!"
Does this require any verbal, somatic, or material components? It does
Nope.
not.
It does not.
And you try to shout and nothing happens. No voice.
Oh, that's true. Maybe she looks intimidating. She tries to look intimidating with the shadows dancing around, like they swirl up, and she gets covered in these creepy shadows.
All right. Roll. Do you still have menacing?
Yes, but it requires a weapon. I think.
I will allow it in this time to roll an intimidation versus one of them.
Okay.
So pick
She's
one.
gonna try to intimidate this guy, so maybe he will back off and out of the room.
All right.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Unless he nat 20s it, which would be a miracle. No, he is frightened. The good news is that he will have disadvantage on all attacks and cannot move closer to you as long as he is frightened.
And they should. Yes. Yeah. That's all she can do. He takes 5 points on his start of his turn as well.
Yep. 5 points. As the drunken boss starts waning off, he is going to, well, be afraid of you and try to make you fall prone. Roll a dex save. As he will swipe you with his tail.
I will add. I still have my reaction, so I'll add a D4 if she fails.
No, you don't fail. These are commoners. And
Okay.
I said dexterity save, not acrobatics.
Oh, sorry. Dexterity save. Same. Oh, yeah. Well, I have to add a D4. If she fails, a D4.
Yep. You will have to roll a d4. Still fail by one.
No.
DC 12, you fall prone.
Aha, you missed. Oh dear.
No. Oh, fuck.
And then he will try to grapple you. Acrobatics or athletics?
Is this the one that's frightened of them? Is this one that's frightened of her?
Yep. It's
He wouldn't be able to
attacks.
move to grapple.
Why wouldn't he be able to grapple?
Because he'd have to actually get closer to grab hold.
They are within 5 feet.
Yeah. But he has disadvantage though.
On attacks, I don't think it would affect athletics.
Ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight.
Okay, well, that would fail anyway. You roll a 20. Nice. Then he will attempt to try to bite you with disadvantage. And fail. Five points of damage before being within 5 feet of you. That activated automatically.
Yes.
Good.
Perfect.
They are gonna panic as their drunken boss is going off. They are only getting one attack. And they miss. 5 points of damage. Dragon boss is off, as they will just try and smack you with a club. 3 points of damage.
God.
I think you're doing more damage just standing there.
Yeah. She can't do anything.
You can use improvised weapons.
Pick up. No. Um.
Also, a charisma save, Mina.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
You know
Fuck.
what? You're gonna do that. Roll that with disadvantage. Again,
Charisma.
with disadvantage. Well, okay.
What did they just do?
Someone did something, or something happened, and she just rolled better.
Fuck. This is really tough. I've never thought about what you do in this situation. Fuck. She'll have to get out of there. But she'll have to move around. Let me just see. Does she? Oh, she has a dagger on her.
Would
Okay.
she have had it when she walked out into the bar wearing just a dress?
Wouldn't it make sense to have a dagger like on
I'm
the
asking you.
small of her back? I mean, I didn't. I never said so, right? So
He's a drowned noble, of course she'd use a
Yeah.
dagger with a dress.
Yeah, that is simply why I'm asking. Would she?
yeah, she
Yeah.
would. She's a drow.
Yeah.
A half drow.
All right.
She's gonna try and stab at this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out dagger, free action.
Mm-hmm.
From the small of her back. Okay. What is versatile? I've never used a dagger before.
Versatile means you can use strength or dexterity for the
All
dagger.
right. I'll have to use dex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God! Yeah, she isn't used to using that fucking dagger.
Yep. That one.
Yeah, she stumbles like she's dazed,
Mm-hmm.
and she will try and attack again. Actually, Warlock's multi-attack, is that only with the packed weapon?
Yes. Maybe?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is that because it's an invocation?
It's
Yeah,
it's what we
Post it in chat. I want to see the invocation. It's Thirsting Blade, right?
yeah, only with your packed weapon. Yes, okay.
Oh.
which funnily enough, Cole was trying to get you to turn another weapon into a temporary packed weapon anyway.
You can only have one
Yeah.
packed weapon. You cannot have multiple.
You a hexblade or a warlock?
And what?
You're a hexblade, aren't you?
Yes.
Then you can have two. You can have your packed weapon and you can imbue a weapon.
If you bond with the weapon ends if this feature is used again, so you can only have one. Basically, if yeah, so you can only do one. Here's the text for it. But it wouldn't make sense story-wise either way because her packed weapon is the blade. It isn't like she just can switch that around, so it's fine. End turn.
All right. How long are they frightened?
Oh shit! It should end now. Yeah, actually, it ended last turn. Oh, it ends on their turn, I think. Or is it my turn? Fuck. Oh god. So
It
so
should
long.
it should end at either the start of your turn or at the end of your turn. Look that up because it's important.
Yes. Sorry. We go. Menacing. Oh, I didn't want to put. You can. My turn.
All right. So it's still frightened.
No. It's not frightened anymore.
All right.
It has been frightened for one round and just ended on the end of my turn.
All right. Bonus action. Dex save or fall prone. You do not fall prone. They miss. As the shadows are killing them more than Mina.
See, I think my plan was to get rid of this invocation.
Yeah. Oh, a hit. 3 points of damage.
Yes.
Mina.
She will try the stabby stab again.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
Deleted 3 package systems, blah blah blah. What the hell?
Yeah, it's something I'm still working on sorting out.
What is the dagger? It's a D4, right?
Yeah. It should be in the damage. D4 plus your dex.
Yeah, but I clicked damage. It didn't want to roll it.
Alright. 1d4 plus your dex.
Yes.
6 points of damage.
Yes.
As you stab the lizardman, and they hisses at you.
And that is her turn.
Mm-hmm. Dex save. Is what you would have done if he didn't fall down choking on their own blood. Same with this one. And this one.
Oh, okay. I'm keeping that invocation, I think.
Yeah. Mina, as they all drop and start convulsing, I just need to confirm. Your armor class is 14, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 plus dex plus the cloak and ring. Yes, so 14.
Alright. Then this is that.
Wouldn't the mark she was at the gate affect her?
Yeah, I'm coming to that.
Oh, right.
As you would not hear the glass shattering behind you.
Oh no, Mina!
As you feel a very cold sensation in your back that turns into a burning, as from your hand a very bright sparkling light shoots up through the roof, and boom. Cole and company, everyone inside the tavern, hears the loud crackling of fireworks above this building. And Will, in the distance, you see this sparkle of light just shoot up and a loud bang. You take 14 points of damage. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, con save.
Do you have advantage against poisons?
No.
Okay,
Only against necrotic.
no.
She's
is-
resistant to necrotic damage.
All
Is
right.
the only thing.
Con save.
And if that is a fail, I'll add a d4.
That is not a fail.
Okay, good.
You will take half of this. You take 25 points of damage.
Well, that's enough, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she has 16 left.
Yeah. You are unconscious. We will end combat here for a moment, and we will add everyone to the new initiative that is in the bar. Cole, Solith, Bumble, the Stranger, and Mary.
Hello.
Hello. I need all of you to roll initiative. as soon as I add you.
Oh, wow. I actually had a decent roll.
Yep, Mina, you
Oh,
need to
nice.
re-roll again and take the damage. Good.
Yeah, I took the damage.
Bar fight! Bar fight!
As you're all having fun, celebrating, eating, and all of this, there's suddenly this crackling noise of fireworks right above this building, and it is loud and you can feel it shaking. What do you do, as you are now in initiative?
Definitely be running to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
This might be good. So we would run out of the kitchen.
Remember, you cannot move through walls.
Yeah, it's the steep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Cole, like the Kool-Aid man, just bursting through a wall.
Oh, yeah!
That is definitely what Borgarok used to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he'll do a full dash.
Mm-hmm.
Then he will stick and move.
As you get there, you see all of the patrons are looking up at the roof and then suddenly start looking around each other and checking the people next to them, and this doesn't seem unfamiliar to them, but at the same time they seem confused by it. Cole, the only thing you know is that it's above you,
Yeah, so
but you're free to run that way if you want to.
but that looks to be the only way to get above me. Looks to be the only way to get above me.
Yep.
That's
Oh, I mean above, as
this is
in
fun.
above the roof of the tavern.
Oh, okay, then I would have stopped there. I wouldn't have used. Well, yeah, I wouldn't have used sticking moves.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? What's going on?
The proprietress, the owner, is going to shout out that a criminal has committed a crime while under a mark by the sentinels, and she looks around and sees that no one here is dead, and she points in the back while shouting that, just pointing in the back.
And then sticking moves
Mm-hmm.
will get caught. There?
Yep.
And that's me.
Mm-hmm. Mina, as you are falling to your knees with this unbearable pain as you're falling into unconsciousness, I need you to make a death save.
Is there a button for death saves?
Yes.
Yes.
I only have. Oh, there we go. There we go. I brought up the menu. Blind DM roll. Here we go.
Right?
Right.
And that is your turn. Oh.
Oh.
Why did
Why
you?
did you?
You're not supposed to be invisible.
That's a bit weird. Like even if the blind DM roll, I can see it says a success on the sheet, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you can not mention it to other people so that they don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Bumble.
Right, so Mina's just ahead of Cole, right?
She is in this room up here, the big fancy one, because that's what she wanted and, paid extra for.
Oh, of course you'd be up there. You'd be.
Yeah,
okay.
and Jack's room is up here. Or, well, Jack and Mary's room would be down here. And these rooms up here are yours.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and move.
Mm-hmm.
My cat's gonna meow at me.
Mm-hmm. Even though I do not have any tokens, you do see that there are some people in here are looking at confused and at each other.
Alright. Just stay in the room. Everything's fine.
They all just see a fairy flying by saying that, confused.
And I'm gonna go ahead and dash as well. I don't know how far this is. It's not telling me. I'm assuming when it goes red, I can't do anymore.
No. Unless you have a bonus action move, then no.
There we go.
You would be one back.
Oh. Sorry.
No worries.
Wait, what have I got for I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Alright.
Because I'm like really far away from people. So it's like, charge! Protect.
Yep.
Why am I rolling? I'm rolling bad.
Oh, that's because the save is just popping up.
Oh, okay, that means nothing. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, end my turn.
Solid.
Solif is going to look around for a moment and then look to Cole and then probably follow him.
Whoa. Ignore that. I accidentally pressed on one of the buttons. Please continue.
And then Solif's going to look to Cole and ask, like, do you know what's going on?
You heard the proprietress, the owner, shout out that it's a mark
yeah,
for
okay.
a criminal, and she pointed at in the back.
Okay, then, I'm just going to end my turn there.
Alright. Mina, you can also roll death saves on the action one under utility. Action bar under utility.
Oh, right. Okay, I see. Yes.
Mary is going to just spring up, jump up, and run because she is worried about Jack. That's her turn.
Oh, it's me again. Sorry.
No
the
worries.
the lads have gutted my front room, thrown away a load of rubbish, and were just telling me that I've got to clear through the boxes at the end that are full of screws. Right, what's happened?
Everyone is running. Solith asked you what was going on and followed up behind you, and that's it. Mary runs off because she's worried about Jack. Bubble fly forward, cast Sanctuary on herself. Really smart move.
Any sign of anything untoward?
No. Doors are closed. You don't see anyone in this hallway. You know that Jack said that he was going to take a bath up here. This is Mina's room. These four are yours.
Given you said there was damage to the roof, or is that just in Mina's room?
The glass was destroyed in Mina's room, but that's the window. The one she had her back to.
I would make an argument for 3 people being torn apart by shadows that blood might be seeping out from underneath the door, maybe.
That is true, but it's literally been less than 30 seconds. It's 12 seconds, give or take. So,
That is true.
there's just... Cole, you can roll a perception check.
Okay. I would say it's been about 18 seconds, but that's
Yeah.
that's negligible. Perception.
Mm-hmm. No.
I rolled pretty poorly there.
Yeah.
I will say to Mary, any idea what's going on? What happened?
She just looking around confused, but is heading towards the bath where Jack is supposed to be.
Okay, you cover that side. I'll cover the other side.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll stick and move, which I won't trigger because I'm already down a moxie point from my test.
Mm-hmm. Also, remember you have one free object interact action. You can open one door.
That's me.
Mina, death save.
No.
Come on, roll a 20 like the worm.
All right. Bumble.
Right. Do, 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 do. Hmm.
You can open one door for free, but opening a second one is an action.
Okay, spray. Boop.
As you lie in, before you move, please, I'm just gonna make these visible. You see Mina lying in a pool of her own blood, surrounded by 3 corpses. Very familiar ones, the ones that apparently took offense to her comments about goblin noses.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mm.
They look mutilated. I don't know what it looks like when people have been torn apart by shadows, but that.
Yeah, it looks really bad.
I can just. Can I just heal him without needing to stabilize him?
Yeah. If you have a healing spell, you can heal Mina.
I do.
Healing word cure wounds, for example.
I'll do healing word.
Mm-hmm. Mina, you do not regain hit points.
Okay. Shit.
You also have not lost any of your death saves or failures.
What do you mean he's even... What?
Your healing, you know the spell works. You know you cast it. But they are unable to acquire hit points at the moment.
Are they stabilized?
You don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I shouldn't have that sanctuary on anymore.
Why not?
Oh no, that's bonus action. Bonus action and sanctuary are very similar little thingies.
But you have Sanctuary, which just lasts for a minute unless you attack someone.
Oh, do I still have it on?
Yeah.
Oh! I thought it was just for a turn. Yeah, sure, I will just end my turn then.
Mary is just focused on finding Jack. Opens. Does not see Jack. Steps. Action. Open. Does not see Jack. And yeah, that is her turn.
Does Bumble shout to the others? By the way, Opal.
No.
Okay.
Cole could also see that, but Solith, it's your turn. Also wrong order, it was Solith first.
Solith is gonna... Oh. Huh. Solith is gonna dash down the hall.
Yep.
How far can I go?
60 feet. All the way up here.
Oh, down there. Whee!
As you turn the corner on the left, you see Mary panicking, looking through the rooms. On the right, you see a pile of corpses past Cole and Bumble. Inside of what would be Mina's room.
Solis is panicked. That's all.
Cole.
So I'm aware that Bumble tried to use magic to heal Mina.
Mm-hmm.
See that there's been no reaction from Mina. So I'm going to rush in.
Mm-hmm.
And try to stabilize them.
Alright. You can make a medicine check. You can also make an investigation check while you are at it.
Excellent. That's the medicine check.
Mm-hmm.
It's the investigation check.
Yeah. First of all, she has bruises from being beaten and bit. And I mean, this is not rocket science. 2 clubs and a lizardman with bloody teeth. Yeah. But the thing that sticks out is a stab wound in their back. That looks much sharper, like a knife. And there's this weird liquid on the back that isn't blood. A purplish yellow mixture of kind of liquid. You do not know what it is.
It's clearly some kind of poison.
Mina just bleeds black due to her emo nature.
No, you bleed blood as usual, but the purple and yellow substance seeping from your wound, however.
So as part of the medicine check, can I clean as much of the poison out of the wound as I can?
You try to wipe the outside, which you can do with this action, but you don't know how much it has circulated.
Cole will tear some of his t-shirt onto his finger, reach inside the wound and scrape it out. He doesn't mind about making the wound a bit worse to get the poison.
Alright,
Yeah.
Mina, I need you to
System
make
is in the system.
another death save.
Okay. Coming up.
Alright. Anything else, Cole? Bonus actions?
No, that's all my actions done. I can't take it action. But it's the way you treat anything that's a contact poison on a wound. You need to scrape the wound down.
I know. And that is true.
You didn't tell me.
Mina, another death save.
Okay. Oh, shit.
But
Okay.
Cole, you would get one more piece of information. This is a deep wound, and it has definitely hit something vital. Alright?
I passed that on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Bumble. As you look at Mina, she seems to exhale and then breathe more shallow. Whatever Cole seemed to have done seems to have been enough to push her over the edge to not be in immediate danger of dying.
Alright, cool. You can stay on the floor for a bit then.
For the purposes
I'm
of
going
this,
to...
you are out of combat initiative.
Oh no, I'm gonna do...
This was a matter of if you got here in time and Mina not dying, because I could not know for certain whether or not she was going to roll a nat 1 and then a fail.
I was gonna whack out my spirit going in.
Does anybody have any of the healing salve things?
Healing what?
I can't remember what they're called. The ointments.
Healing ointments? Mhm.
Because apparently I don't have any on my actual character.
Will, when you saw this explosion, did you start running directly back?
Yeah.
Then you would be
Now
arriving
they see
right
the
about
movement.
now. Yep, you would be arriving right about now. Feel free to walk in. The stranger is still here, and he's keeping an eye on things and points towards the back. But yeah, Cole, as you are still having, a finger inside of Mina's back.
I'm so glad you said back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
I realized as I was saying it that I should be specific. You are keeping the blood from flowing, but at the same time trying to absorb as much of whatever this is. And it stings your finger just holding it there. Solith, what is your passive perception?
1 second,
10
looking at-
plus your perception modifier.
Yeah. Eight.
8. So that would be an 18 perception. You spot a yellow flower on the bed. A very familiar yellow flower. That's it.
But if it's, I don't, wait, 1 second.
Yeah.
What, do I like see it immediately?
You notice it as you look over Mina, and then you just notice in the corner of your eye and turn your head to look to see a yellow flower lying on the bed.
So if it's gonna walk past these things,
Mm-hmm.
she's not gonna touch the flower, but she's just gonna look at it for a moment.
Mm-hmm. Will,
Mm-hmm.
as you get here, still a bit short of breath, but you swear you see some slivers of something floating in the air above those 3. Like you could reach out and grab it.
I will do that.
You get... Which one do you pick?
I believe I can
One
do...
of them. Pick one of them.
We'll do the lizard.
You reach out and just squeeze your hand, and you feel like there's something ethereal. It's not quite physical, but in your hand you have a tooth, a scale, a fin, a small token that feels like it's going to fade soon. But you might be able to break it and ask a question. Of course, you don't have to, and you can take a moment to think on it.
Yep. Oh, I'll take a moment to think.
Mm-hmm. Cole, as you also, I assume, start looking around the room while keeping Mina stable, you also notice that flower. A very familiar yellow flower.
So,
You were saying?
is it familiar?
Oh yeah. After all, you've seen this flower once before. With Deliana. On the day she died. The one single piece of physical evidence that you have concerning who killed her was a yellow flower. One that you have had some knowledge and expertise in researching, especially since Deliana confided in you that one of her friends had a former lover who kept sending her flowers, which may seem like a romantic gesture of trying to win back someone's love. But the meaning of the flower is what Deliana told you that caught your attention. And even though she might not ever admit it to anyone else but you, has a passion for the language of flowers. This one in particular has a very particular meaning. Ownership, obsession, possession to own.
I think all would be stunned to see the flower here as well, just staring at him.
Mm-hmm. Her friend, however, not long after, was kidnapped and later found dead. And a few months later, you lost both Talbot and Liliana. And when you found them, there was this one yellow flower sticking out like a sore thumb left at the crime scene.
Yeah, Nicole is stunned by that. He is just staring at this flower, not flinching.
Mina, you can roll a d4.
Is there a finger in my back?
Mm.
Oh, blind or well, I made it
No.
blind.
This is just to see how long you are unconscious for, as you have been stabilized before you start regaining any consciousness.
Yes.
Assuming
God,
that you
he was
can.
handling onions.
Oh no! He was in a kitchen.
Exactly.
Oh, poor Mina.
I think onions wouldn't be too bad, but like lemon or garlic or something.
Mm. It's all going to be just bad.
Real question is, do you spice?
Please slice it.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would aura of purification help Mina?
Does it affect poisons?
Well, it says
Poison condition?
I mean it has like everything under the fucking book, but it says until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. Each non-hostile creature in the aura can't become diseased, has resistance to poison damage, and has advantage on saving throws against effects that cause any of the following conditions. And it's like every condition under the book right there.
If she has to make any new saves, yes, that will definitely do it. And
so Mina is currently like poisoned and like
yes,
really bad.
and if she takes damage, it would be halved. But in her current situation, that would be way worse than just taking damage.
Okay, can I cast Aura of Purity to try and like help her out?
Yeah.
The icon on Mina either means she's become a pirate or she's poisoned. Put on the symbol thingy.
You don't need to put down that aura if you don't want to, because it can lag. You can just press escape if you don't want to place it.
Cool. Yeah, I have cast Aura of Purity.
Mina, you
It
can make
lasts for 10 minutes.
You can make another Constitution save at advantage.
Okay.
God damn it, Mina, that's a level 4 spell!
Considering the fact that she just succeeded against the previous one, which matters, this is enough. The poison is fading, and during the 10 minutes that you keep this up, it will fade entirely. Yeah.
Alright, we've got 10 minutes. Let's sort her out.
Cole, you can make a will save.
If Cole's told that she's stable, that
She is
she's
being stabilized.
yeah, there's nothing else he can do medically for her, so he will go and just pick up Avalon.
Well, you would also notice that Mary is just rushing through all of the rooms looking for Jack. Before running in here and just looking wide-eyed.
I think he would probably come in with the boxes and kind of just try to walk past everyone and put them on the table over here.
But
Um,
you cut out for a second. Put what on the...
Oh, the boxes.
What boxes?
Clothing.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah. You managed to get 2 out of 3. You can decide which ones.
Well, oh, I know one is. I'll coin flip for the other one later.
Mhm.
Actually, it would be probably Bumbles would probably be the other one. So it would run a custom order. I was modified a little bit. And you said the trinket was fading?
Yeah. Like, you haven't fully grasped how to use this quite yet. And because you haven't leveled up yet. This is a preview of what you will be able to do.
He will. You'll break it.
Mm-hmm. You get to ask one question.
Question I'll ask is, I believe they can lie to me. I'm not percent sure.
Asks just the fuck.
The fuck.
I think the one thing he would ask is how many were there that were in on the attack.
3. As you crush it, a spectral form of this lizard appears before you and just cocks their head and hisses 3. As you do, guards will start swarming in. As there is a whole bunch of people in a bloodbath after a giant warning flare was set out that crime has been committed. They just look at everything that's going on, and one of them just nudges another one, and that one just reluctantly goes up. You're all under arrest. Don't move.
Hey, wait a minute. We didn't do anything.
We are going to investigate this crime. Do not move. Do not resist, or we will... Looks at the other one. Come on. I know it's your first day, but come on, you gotta do this. Or we'll arrest you.
Cole will toss his hunting identification over each number to them.
Yeah. As you do, they immediately get frightened, raise their shield to block it, and then cautiously pick it up to read it. And they just look confused, but they are all proceeding to bring out handcuffs for the medium-sized and smaller creatures, except for Bumble, who they are trying to figure out how to restrain.
Am I able to just like fly out of here?
If you want to, there is a broken window behind you.
Oh, awesome. I'm
All the
thinking.
conscious ones are with me.
Right. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, should I fly out and like try and rescue you guys later?
Do you say this out loud in front of the guards?
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna zoom out of the window.
Yeah, one of them swings for you but misses as you fly out. And they go, go hunt her down, send word. And one of them the lonely squire just turns around and runs out to warn people that there is a fairy on the loose.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's the window? I feel like a bee, like, whacking against, like, a glass window, like, can't find the opening.
Well, there is a wall there to prevent you from just floating out, kind of thing. But yes, you fly outside.
Alright.
Cole's going to turn to the guards. And his face just looks like he is done fucking around.
Yeah, and their guard immediately goes up, but they are going to arrest, detain, and secure the crime scene. Is there anything anyone wishes to do before they drag you all away? Yes.
Solifa's just gonna pick up the flower and just put it into her satchel.
Oh, Cole's
Sleight
got
of
the flower.
hand. Oh,
Yeah, I think Cole has it. Yeah.
both of them trying to take it. Sleight of hand from both of you.
Oh no, Cole walked over and picked it up. That was the whole point of.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh, okay. Yes, okay.
He's still got it in his hand.
All right. As you all get escorted out, all of the patrons and the owner are all just raising an eyebrow, looking at all of you, as some guards are going to walk up to her and start questioning her, as the stranger who has stayed out of that entire mess, hidden in the crowd, watches you all go and gives you a nod and a lowering of his hat.
Couple of questions.
Mhm.
Do they have enough handcuffs for us all, and do they try to handcuff Cole?
They try to handcuff everyone, and the first question was?
Do they have enough handcuffs for everyone?
Yes. They each have a pair, as in 2 handcuffs each.
Okay.
They seem overly prepared for this.
Cole, hand them one of your plushy handcuffs and say, "I want to use these."
No.
No, Cole, through the motions as he should do. He's done nothing wrong. This is all going to work. And not he's just going to murder everyone to find this person.
Alright, which squire should roll to see if they figure out that Mina is not dead? The painful squire, demented, calm, worried, or anxious? It's the calm
I
one.
think the calm one is the only one who can make a rational decision.
Yeah. Alright. Medicine. Figures out that Mina is alive? Huh! With a +0 modifier. This one's alive. Detain them and, I don't know, put them on a gurney and take them to be held for questioning? Huh.
Be careful with her. Tell her Cole is handling things. Otherwise, she'll panic and you'll have a whole host of trouble.
Right. Put extra guards with her, and if she makes a fuss, keep hitting her until she goes unconscious.
And if you do that, you'll be making your nice walks to the end. And that's not me threatening.
They look confused and go, that sounds like a threat.
I was about to say.
That's a threat.
I
You're
hold
under
up the
arrest
neck-
for threatening
I
an
hold
officer
up
of
the
the law.
trinket of the Raven Queen.
Looks at that like, so? Slaps it out of your hand. You're under arrest.
What? Where is it?
You have the right to remain
As I'm already
silent.
in-
Use it.
Already in handcuffs. I'm just stating the facts.
Mm-hmm.
She gets a little angry when she wakes up.
Sure.
It'll be on you guys.
Uh-huh.
Not us.
Yeah, right. Huh. Okay. Just take them away. They're weirdos. I will put...
Says one don't know how to do their job.
Shut
I
up!
will apologize. I will apologize to the innkeeper as we're leaving and say this will all blow over.
Well, she is going to go... Just... I saw you weren't back there when whatever this was happened. I'll just tell him the truth. As all of you will be escorted, except for Bumble.
One
Who,
who got away.
yeah. What about Gizmo?
Well, I didn't pick him up and leave with him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just asking Solid. What happens with Gizmo?
I mean, I guess he follows after Solif.
Yep.
Dragging a bottle with him.
Slowed down by the massive belly of food.
Yep. He does and then just goes with it and starts rolling. He just accepts his fate. As we will put him currently outside, as you will be taken to currently a jailhouse before they take you to the judicial thing, as you are going to be put in holding.
Could I please have an observer token?
Yep. We will give you an observer.
Raven will be with the stranger.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Now, Bumble.
Uh-huh.
How do you intend to escape police pursuit? That's
I'm
what
going
it is.
to fly really, really high.
You're inside of a giant cavern. You fly as high as you can. You're underground.
Didn't I get away and I'm outside, I'm in the city?
Yep.
Yes, the city is in a mountain.
Oh! Okay, yeah, so, I didn't know that.
This is a giant underground city.
Well, I'm really small, so, I'm gonna, like, fly really, really high and then just try and, like, hide in, like, whatever container is around.
Make
Barrel,
yeah.
whatever.
Make a stealth check with advantage. The
Ooh.
DC is really low because you can fly far, you are small, and you can hide in many things.
Yeah.
This is a
You went out
DC
a
5.
window. You went out a window. The other guy had to run all the way out the front door. You had plenty of time to get somewhere.
Yeah, and then he had to go and run and tell other people. You still made it. That's still a success with a DC 5. The only thing that you would know, because you ran off and hide, is that they were taken away and you have no idea where they are at the moment. Which we're gonna get to. As you're all taken in, they will carry Mina in here and to the right, and she will disappear out of view. As they will also bring the corpses of those 3 along with them.
So they were dead.
Oh yeah, they were dead.
When we is there anyone that looks competent?
Oh yeah. The one that stands...
I would say I will tell the person who has my identification, tell that person who I am before anything else.
They just look at you and go, "You are a criminal?"
The identification numbnuts.
The what?
Will snatch the identification from him.
You are still handcuffed and do a hey, hey, no stealing
Yeah.
evidence.
Walk up to the front desk,
Hey,
throw it on the table.
you're not supposed to do that. And this iron console that is a prison guard here takes the papers and looks at them. Right. We will inform people. In the meantime, you will be taken into holding. Please behave. Hands them back.
I'll hit them. Look at the guy who was complaining and just walk into the cell room ready for direction.
Yep, they just escort you right in. All of you in here. As every door is locked and you are currently holding inside of a small prison with a bunch of other people everywhere that are currently in their cells. And Mina is unconscious in... Oh goodness gracious. She is alone, unconscious in the med bay. In the medical ward. This is
Do they
bound...
remove handcuffs?
Her? No. Yours? Yes. After you are taken inside, they tell you to turn around and put your hands through the grates, and then they unlock them. And then you are just left to wander.
I'll just take out that
Do we have
flash.
any windows?
Yeah, there are windows that are barred and locked, but you
How-
don't know where they are.
Well, no, I know that, but okay.
But yes, there are windows. Would you like... How would you like to try to locate them, or are you just flying off and saying, C'est la vive?
No. I go to my go to the temple that shares my deity.
Yeah.
And ask one of the priests for help, like asking where the prison is, not revealing many details. I just say under the guise of I'd like to go to the prison and offer like prayer to prisoners
They
for
go,
redemption.
make a persuasion check. With
Okay.
advantage.
Okay.
That'd be deception.
No.
Just not good.
Because I'm asking them
that
to do
is
something.
true. That is true. That would be deception. That is completely correct. With
Oh, okay.
advantage.
Yeah, while it is a reasonable reason, it wasn't the reason you were actually asking.
Yep. They believe you. I mean, they have no reason to doubt you. You got divine magic. You got all, you know, trinkets. And you're a fairy that could fly. And that leaves them confused, like...
God of peace.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be real. And they just generally tell you the location of several places. Because you don't know which one it is.
Oh, there's more than one. Great.
Yeah, this
A big
is
city.
this is the second biggest city on the entire East Coast. It's a pretty big city. It takes about 12 hours to walk from one side to the other.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But hey, you know the locations. And with a bit of figuring it out, I mean, it doesn't take a genius. You are here, and the closest prison is there. They probably went there.
That is a smart thing to think about.
It will
Okay,
take you a little bit, but you will arrive here soon. And
Alright,
probably see Gizmo having a panic attack outside. But before that, Solith, Will, and Cole. You are been put in holding as you are in a mostly empty prison, which is surprising. There are some, but mostly empty and calm and quiet. Not as rambunctious as you may have assumed a prison would be.
Is just sitting at the table looking at this flower.
Mm-hmm.
Will we just sitting because he didn't do anything wrong. He wasn't there.
Yeah, except you ran in and, walked in on a crime scene. And then threatened some guards, which is a crime.
I wasn't really threatening him. I was just stating a fact.
Yeah, that is a threat.
You were threatening.
I was
It's
just
like,
telling him an
sometimes
outcome.
threats can
Keep
be
them
bad,
safe.
but you did threaten them. You said that if they do this, this will happen. This happening being a bad thing, that's a threat.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help them out. Try to make them live longer.
A helpful threat.
Yeah, see? Threats! Yeah, how is Solith handling this
She's
moment?
stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
She's stressed out.
I mean, and also, like, Solid is used to, like, cities in general, right? But this is on the ground. This is away from her, like, forest and stuff, like nature. Same for Bumble, right? Like maybe that also adds to, I don't know. Like, it isn't just a normal city either.
No.
No.
This is an underground metropolis full of lots of orcs and dwarves, and then plenty of other species too. And, oh boy. As you are just relaxing silently, is there anything you would like to do? Look around, try to figure things out, ask around, talk to someone? Or are you just keeping your heads down waiting?
Waiting.
Alright.
Oh, it's breeding.
Alright, fair.
No other word for it.
Before
Looking
Bumble...
at this flower.
Mhm.
Sorry, go
No,
on.
go ahead.
Looking at this flower, just getting more and more.
Before Bumble shows up, Mina's going to wake up, strapped to a bed, and locked with handcuffs, as there is going to be a crotchety old dwarven man and a nurse looking over you, as there is some other people in the room apparently examining the corpses of the people who died.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mina,
Why
you
did I
slowly come
just
to
picture the scene?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, it's just when you were describing waking up strapped to the bed, I just immediately pictured the scene from The Princess Bride where Wesley wakes up on the slab and the albino tells him he's in the pit of despair.
I mean, can't argue against it. But yeah, Mina, as you wake up, slowly come to consciousness and you feel that shooting pain in your back.
She, her eyes shoots open. She just, like, looks around like and she tries to move, finding herself restrained. She doesn't really say anything. She just like she's so confused and trying to get her bearings. And just she doesn't say anything, but she's conscious. Yeah.
Mhm. I just need to find the right dwarf that isn't. There we go. I think that's the one. Once it adds it. But as you slowly open your eyes and find yourself stuck, you see these older dwarven man and a humanoid nurse just looking you over, examining you and poking and prodding, gathering evidence. You guess is the best way of explaining it. While you hear the voices, somewhat muffled, of people in the background talking.
Okay. Where are my friends? What's going on?
They just slowly turn to look at you and go, Prisoner is awake, conscious at time. Your acquaintances are in holding. You are currently in jail. You are going to be questioned and examined. Please do not resist and do not harass the nurses.
I want my lawyer. I want my free phone call.
Raises an eyebrow. You're what?
I'm sorry. I slowing down for a moment. But are they all right?
They are unharmed unless your acquaintances happen to be a lizardman, a kobold, and a goblin.
Oh no, I slaughtered them in cold blood. No, I mean, no, they attacked me.
They write things down.
They attacked me. I had to defend myself. I don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm. I see. Anything else you can tell me about what happened?
No, I was going to my room to get changed, and I was about to join the others. Then they jumped me.
I see. They just keep writing things down. And how, pray tell, did you slaughter them?
Well, it's complicated.
I have time.
I mean, the shadows that protect me lashed out at them because they were trying to hurt me.
I see. They step away for a moment and they step back, and immediately, without any words, just click something around your neck.
Hey, what the? Hey, you bunker.
Do not resist.
Well, it's gonna use you as a hand puppet if you hurt me.
Violent threats.
I have a friend that says, like, if you say afterwards making a threat that it isn't a threat but a certainty, then it's technically not a threat. So yeah, fuck you.
They just slowly looks at you, raise an eyebrow. I see. Bring the gag.
What? No,
No,
shut up.
puts on.
God.
You have a muscle that is preventing you from speaking, but you are still capable of making some noise.
Fucker.
No words can be spoken. Alright, I'm done. This one shouldn't die that easily. In the meantime, you see them pick up a bone saw and some other implements before they walk over to the other side. As this is happening, Bumble, you show up. After
Yeah.
flying for what feels like about an hour, you spot the prison and you see this tiny little fat rat just running around.
Oh, I'm gonna go over to Gizmo. It's like, hey, boy, come here. Do you wanna help your what? It's Solis, his master, his friend. Like, what's the classification there?
Olive.
And
Friend. All right. Do you wanna help your friend?
Might be good for you to speak for Gizmo.
Oh, he can still speak?
That nod. Yes, he can still speak.
All right. I'm gonna pick him up gently.
Mm-hmm.
And where are the windows to the cells? I'm gonna like fly around and try and find a window where I can see this lot.
You see windows that leads in on the sides of the building in the south part. You see some on the sides up here. You should be able to move around the place to,
Okay.
to actually see windows, so you're free to move and look around.
Oh, okay.
There is not a lot of windows, but there are a few.
How big are the gaps in the windows?
They are small. Gizmo should be able to fatally squeeze through these square holes, but
I'm just picturing a fat cat getting through a cat flap right now.
yeah, that. But it would be a. You could try. You could most certainly try.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to send Gizmo in as a little scout.
Mm-hmm.
well, here.
Yeah, through this window. And basically just be like, hey, Gizmo, just signal to your friend that I'm here and I'm here to help.
They go thumbs up, and then Gizmo, make an acrobatics check with advantage.
What is that? Hold on.
He squeezes through like a fat cat and plops down on a table that looks like a guard room. Kaboom, just flat plop onto a plate.
Wait, there is a fat rat in my suit.
Yep.
What's he doing? Looks like the breaststroke.
It's just a closed room with one door and a window and some cards and other forms of entertainment. And you smell booze. There's the stench of booze, sweat, and loneliness.
Hopefully. Is this door like a metal, like?
It's actually a wooden door. It has metal parts attached to it to reinforce it, but it is a wooden door. You push it and it is locked.
So exhausting to replace rats. Jeez.
You squeak out loud. Alright. Actually, The guard that was sitting outside watching all of you hears a squeak.
Oh,
It's going
no.
to turn around and open the door. Gizmo, make a deception check to be a rat.
I am gonna duck under the window, by the way, just so he
Yeah.
doesn't see me through the window.
That's a -3 as well.
Yeah,
It's an advantage.
yeah, with advantage because you're pretending to be a rat. You get one more.
Ooh.
11.
Squeak!
They just look down at this incredibly fat rat. Gently reach down and picks it up. You're mine now. We're gonna be great friends. Steps inside, closes door. I got some cheese in here.
Mr. Bojangles.
Oh, that's only for that.
Yeah, no. These guards are lonely, okay? We all know it. And suddenly a pet shows up. They just put it on the table and give him tiny pieces of cheese.
He's already fat.
Yeah.
He's
Aw.
lactose intolerant.
Keeps poking his tummy going, just, you're so soft and cute. We're gonna be such good friends.
And if you ever leave me, he'll by himself.
He doesn't go that far.
That sounds familiar. I feel like I've seen someone say that in a show.
But yeah, Bumble, as you peek in, you see this guard just obsessing over the fat Gizmo.
Oh, god damn it.
Like, you know, a person who has a pet that they just really, really like and fawns over.
Oh, he's stroking it like really hard so you can see the whites of his eyes.
Racing.
Yes.
Yeah, bracing.
Like, careful. It's like, anyone read Of Mice of Men?
Nope.
Yes. I'm aware of it. I've not read the whole thing.
But, like, you know, the big guy and the puppy?
Yeah.
Right, well, that didn't work. Now he's,
Living his best life.
great. I'm gonna use the spell Sending.
Yep.
To send a message. Where's my action bar?
It might have ended up on the bottom of the screen.
No. It's gone.
I still see mine.
Weird.
Are you on it?
Am I what?
Are you
Oh,
on
maybe
your
she-
character?
Yeah, maybe she's still tied to the observer token, DM.
Oh, yeah. If you want to, like, get rid of that, I can just...
Yep. There we go.
No action bar.
Hmm.
Hang on, let me refresh.
Yep. About 25 words. Who do you send it to, and what do you want to send?
I'm going to send it to Solid.
Hmm.
There's my action bar. I'm basically going to tell her I am outside furthest never east right away east window. Gizmo is with guard. That's it.
Solith, you get this message appear in your head all of a sudden. Do you respond?
So I'm just gonna look around, like, what the hell? And then, wait, is this like Bumble's voice?
Yeah.
No, it's a great big, like, fucking god, like, I am outside. No, it is my voice.
So I'm just gonna look around for Bumble, look under the table, like trying to find her. Bumble?
I say in the message where I was in, like, I'm outside on the east wall.
So I'm just gonna look around for a moment and then turn to Cole and say, "Hey guys, hey Cole, I think I just heard Bumble's voice. I think she's here."
And that's where it cuts off. 25 words. Bumble, you heard those 25 words.
Oh, jeez, okay. Well, very experienced with jailbreaking. Oh, what the shit have I got on me? Choices. Alright, I'm gonna wait and just see, like, what happens for a bit, because I have ideas, but I don't want to act too prematurely.
Mm-hmm.
All will respond to Solid's little thing of would have been better if she hadn't run. If you can, tell her to keep safe and be patient.
Alright. Solid, as you turn around and say that into the air, nothing reaches Bumble. Do any of you do anything while waiting inside?
Take a nap.
Cole's just trying to collect his thoughts on
Oh
the
no.
flowers that tie into everything.
Oh god. DM, is this the same one? Seen here.
Shush.
Oh no. Cole.
So are you doing anything? If not, I'll keep going.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. I want to do some stuff, and I'm just so fucking stupid. Okay. Can I cast blindness on the guard?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that. Where is it? There it is. I'm apparently blocked by a wall.
Yep. I will temporarily remove this. There.
Thank you. It's like my little hand, like reaching into the window, and like blind. It's still blocking. Still, yeah. It's still saying I'm being blocked.
Just move your token a little bit and try again.
Okay.
Just move to the side and back, and that should fix it.
Ooh. Peekaboo.
Huh? What the? Ah, my eyes! Yeah, he fails. He's blind.
All right, cool. I am going to sneak in
Alright, you need to make an acrobatics to try to get through as she starts panicking and shouting, "Ah! Wait! I can't see!" And Gizmo bites him. "Ah! Ah! The light is turning me blind!"
He's pessimistic.
Attribute,
Oh,
right.
great.
Sorry,
There goes my
athletics
vision.
or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Oh, they both have like a, yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Guess what kills the guard? Comes level 3.
Oh, no.
You get kind of stuck. You got
Oh.
one shoulder in and your head.
Oh, my god.
As he's just panicking side to side and bumping into stuff and runs into the
Alright.
wall.
Can I cast Reduce on myself?
Yeah, you will drop blindness if it is concentration.
It doesn't seem to be.
It isn't.
No.
Yeah, you can cast
No.
Reduce on yourself as you start
Oh.
chanting verbally, which can be heard. Who are you? What are you? My eyes! He goes and swings at the wall as you become tiny.
Okay, and I'm now going to fly through.
Yeah.
Can I open this door?
You are tiny. No.
Okay, if I wasn't tiny anymore, can I open the door?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to drop tiny
Mm-hmm.
and then open the door.
Yep. Just click on it. As you fly in, this one is just turning around, shouting and screaming in panic. Completely
Shit.
blind.
Does anyone have like can someone help me out here? I've incapacitated a guard. And hang on, why can't I get out? What is this?
There's a fence.
This is a fence.
Yeah. The guard room is in the safe area behind a metal fence that is keeping all of the prisoners inside.
Jesus Christ! Can I look around in the room for keys?
He's wearing them.
Oh, can I take them off him? You mean he's blind?
Sleight of hand.
Right.
Keep in mind, he's gonna swing in a random direction, trying to hit whatever is around him. He misses you. He's striking in the center.
11.
Let's see his perception. Perception. He rolls a 12. Ah! Ah! He notices you trying to take them, but you still do. But he noticed that you stole them.
Right, but he doesn't know who.
Yeah.
He knows someone, something. He could think it's Gizmo.
Yeah. Ah! He could think it's the rat.
I'm gonna use the keys. Open the door.
You open the door.
Guys, we gotta get out of here. I have the keys. Let's go. Guys!
Oh, we'll turn to look at Bumble, looking shocked and confused.
I just
Everything's
call.
fine.
I'm like, madness
We-
responsibility. Take the keys. Make your escape.
Everything's fine. We did nothing wrong. We're innocent.
Yeah, but you have Mina. Mina is being questioned. I didn't have good vibes about that.
You've just broken into prison. How did you get the keys?
Right. I'm just gonna shove the keys in Cole's hands
Yeah.
and go back the way I came.
As you look turn around, there's just guards
Oh,
standing, watching all of this happen.
I didn't see them. They're all shadowed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I can't
either.
make doors see through. They're just guards, just looking at all of this, and the one in the window, just staring out.
Oh, we'll walk to the door, hand the keys over.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All my efforts.
She's not used to people places.
Aha. Gently takes the key.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh my god, you can put all the hard work into the thing.
What's going
If we
on
were
with you?
guilty,
Ah,
if we
my
were guilty,
eyes.
maybe. Is this the point that Gizmo makes his getaway?
Oh, am I in the prison now? Am I stuck here?
Yeah.
Is
They-
the fence like up to the ceiling?
Yes. They don't want
Oh.
prisoners to be able to climb over to the guards.
It's fine. We've
I'm
done
just gonna
nothing
sulk
wrong.
under a table.
Yeah. Yeah, they just keep a close eye on all of you.
Was asleep.
And I make my statement now before this gets more confusing.
When the detective comes to investigate.
You might want to send a runner telling things are getting more confusing.
Right. That name was Bear. Just wanna update this one tiny thing before we continue.
Mina, that guess. I'm like a fucking deer in headlights. No need to arrest me, I'm breaking myself.
Oh no.
Yeah. Try and escape. Run and escape to escape jail. Yeah, but you were running into it.
I had such a good plan. I'm actually like crying. I'm like crying at my own stupidity.
No.
Bumble broke into jail.
Just love the image of this small, tiny fey creature sitting on the table, rocking back and forth, having a full-blown panic attack.
I honestly don't know if I should cry or laugh. I'm so stupid.
You weren't even quiet of saying anything like, oh, here, I have the key, let's escape. No, you just go in shouting at the top of your lung that you have the key and the description break out.
What are the other prisoners looking like at all of this?
Amused. There's someone that are actually laughing, while others are just staring in confusion, with bafflement of like, did that just really happen? It can't be. Is this some kind of joke? Nah, it must
Oh, I
be.
feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god.
Wait, am I dreaming? Did I die? What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, hey, Gizmo made it in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna collect myself.
Yeah. Mina, as you're laying there, coming into your view, is this mad Heron gone detective.
Oh god. As I told you, I was literally about to say before I saw him, I wonder if it will be, it will be hilarious if it's the same one. Oh god.
I don't think it can be.
Walks up and goes, alright, remove the muscle, let's question this one. Name? As they remove the muscle. What is your name?
Mina. My name is Mina.
Full name?
Mina de Vere.
He stops.
Is it the same one?
It's a Harangon detective.
Can I roll to see if he recognizes him?
Sure, roll a racist.
I'll say they all look the same, right? I roll a d20 for casual racism.
Yeah. Yeah, totally the same one.
You already know who I am. You idiot. We met before.
Looks confused and raises an eyebrow. Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. I'm asking the questions here.
You said Mina DeVere.
I misspoke. I said Mina Pafir.
Deception.
Mina's so bad at it. Okay. Sake.
So, guys, what do you think Mina's next character is going to be?
Right. Checks the mark, writes something down. And what happened?
I was attacked in my room.
Uh-huh.
I already told the fat, stupid dwarf.
The fat, stupid dwarf shows up with a bone saw, covered in blood and guts and gore, with a meat cleaver. You want to say something to me, girly?
You heard me. Just
Maybe I
because
should.
you're-
Maybe I should take a trophy. One of those here should do fine.
She hisses at him.
You should learn how to keep your tongue in this place, girly.
I'm being asked questions. I can't. Okay, yeah. Ah,
Right. The criminal profile. Great deal of racism, narcissism, violent
I'm not
tendencies.
It's not my fault that you all have stupid faces.
Stereotypical drow. And why would they attack you?
I guess they don't like drow. Who's the racist now? Yeah, I bet you feel bad.
The real reason.
Racial profiling.
Would you please kindly just tell me the real reason?
They attacked me. I
Why?
guess I said, because I maybe have said something that made them angry.
And what would that be?
I don't know. I mean, I thought the tavern might serve fried goblin noses, and I asked for some.
They just stand there completely still and quiet for a moment, and he just writes something down. Right. And you kill them? Because...
Yeah, self-defense. Oh, well, technically I didn't, but something did.
You didn't kill them?
I stabbed one of them, but I have to guess I'm protected.
Delusional. Maniacal. And this one says they have magic. They just nod. Right.
They did, right?
Insane spellcaster. Likelihood.
I'm not. Why are you saying all this out loud? It's really offending to me.
And why would you kill them when you have been warned with that mark that you shouldn't make trouble?
Because they attacked me in my room and tried to kill me.
Right. And why were they doing that?
I just told you because they were angry.
And why
And
were they
racist.
angry?
Because they're racist and now they're dead. So don't be
Why
racist.
were they angry?
I just told you. The goblin nose is coming, I guess. I don't know.
Right. So you provoked violence.
How would I know that would provoke them? It's a pretty common delicacy, so I thought we were in a fancy place that would serve it.
You think that eating the noses of other people is...
Oh, hey, I object to that. Goblins aren't people. Just for the record.
Racism.
This is why I gave you the keys for us to go, because Mina's making everything worse.
Goes cannibalism. Well, no, scratch that. Devouring of humanoid species causes more dementia and brain rot due to consumption of humanoids.
Hey, they didn't have any, so I haven't technically engaged in cannibalism.
But you have done so before.
Not here.
So you have done so before.
No.
Chronic liar. unreliable testimony. All right. And how did they die?
I mean, they kinda got torn apart, as you can see.
And how did they get torn apart?
Shadows leapt from me and from their own shadows, and you know how it goes.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for your cooperation. He nods and then walks away as they muffle you again,
Oh god.
and then put a cloth over your mouth and you fall unconscious.
Oh god.
As they are going to be moving you while unconscious. And fastening you to this bed.
Oh god.
Alright. I think I'm done with this. About that report of yours. Takes that. Walks out. Unlocks doors. Checks stuff. As the panicking guard has been temporarily relieved of their duties as they are no longer blind or deaf. They very sheepishly just keeping their head low and pretending not to exist as they try to sneak out, as some of the other guards just frown on them and some of the inmates are making fun of them.
Oh, great. Not only did I break into prison and got trapped, I demoralized a guard.
Yeah.
And you got and getting him fired as well. He has 5 children at home.
Oh, you're making me feel bad now.
Yeah.
And who's the real criminal here?
Might have just been a better mercy to kill them.
Yeah.
At least their family would have gotten a severance pay.
Wow. Wow, just wow.
We thought Mina was bad.
Yeah, I was about to say. And who was evil now?
Hey, I bet Mina couldn't even have actually broken into the prison, alright? Like, I know I did half a job, but I bet I did half a job better than Mina would.
Mina could break in and break out as well.
I don't believe you.
Yes, dimension step.
Fuck off, really?
What? Dimension what?
Yeah. I mentioned door.
That's 2 different spells. Are you dual casting now?
Yeah.
The one that goes up 530 feet?
Yes, dimension door. That's 500 feet, baby.
With
yeah.
Shit. This Harangon bunny or rabbit-like person walking on 2 legs will walk up and inspect all of you. Mr. Cole Adaran, if you would be so kind. This way. He will go to the side, as it will take you into an interrogation room, which is also the guards' break room. They had to cut corners somewhere.
1 second, guys.
Why did you stop? Like, try to shove him in. Your shoulders are too wide. Right. We'll have to ask him.
Sorry, I'm back.
Cole, do you think it's the same detective that you met before?
I don't know. Does it look like the same detective I met before?
They look very similar.
Oh, they're a Harry then.
So it isn't just Mina.
Oh yeah, no, my action bar has also disappeared.
Yeah, they appear at the bottom of the screen.
Nope.
I mean, I got mine.
Press
I also got mine still.
Press F11 and then F11 again and see if it puts it back to where it's supposed to be.
It's gone.
Then you might need to
These aren't
refresh.
cool enough.
In the meantime,
what's the add-on called?
token action bar, the core and 5e. The detective is going to look out at the ones in holding and say, I will have a conversation with each and every one of you later, if nothing else. Make yourself comfortable. As he then walks in, sits down. So, a bounty hunter on a crime scene. Imagine that.
Not the first time it's happened on this journey.
I don't doubt it. We are validating your contract information and so on to confirm its validity. But would you mind telling me what happened so far and what job you are on for you to end up in such a situation?
We were hired as caravan guards for a job from East End to West End.
Mm-hmm.
We have been traveling the Long Road for a while now, not always with this group, but then joined along the way. And Cole will just start to give all of the accurate stuff of the journey. Nothing about the secret side of it or anything like that. Everything that was contractually agreed and discussed.
Mm-hmm. And he keeps questioning you and re-questioning you, but since you are not lying, this would be a persuasion check. You do not have advantage, but he is thoroughly reading you.
Yep. It's some deception.
Yeah.
Even down to everything that Cole perceived happening in the inn, he will state about Mina having the mark on her because of her nervousness about being drowned coming into the city. He will also say that his initial observations of the crime scene indicate that she was attacked with weapons, including the poison dagger. He will also bring attention to the flower that the is found at the crime scene and its relevance to previous crime scenes that he's.
Yeah, and he will frown at you taking any piece of evidence and say that that is not okay. You know, standard chastising.
Yeah, Cole will admit to that, but he will also point his personal situation and how it shut off his higher thinking.
Mm-hmm. He will also. How much do you mention about Jotun and what happened there?
He will mention that they did pass through and that they managed to get out after whatever happened. Because Cole still doesn't understand what.
Yep.
He knows it was hit with some kind of powerful meteor spell.
Right. You can
He will talk about escaping through sewers and things.
Mm-hmm. You can roll a wisdom insight check. All right. You still cannot figure out for the life of you if this is the same Haragon you met back then. They look really similar.
Then Cole will mention this. You're not the first Haragon detective I've met. He'll mention where.
Then you would have met my brother.
I hope they're okay. Last I saw of them, we parted on amicable terms, not the terms.
Bombs and explosives thrown underground in a sewer?
Yeah. I do. We met him in the sewer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But for now, he believes you and will escort you out and then bring in the next person.
Oh, we'll also make a point of saying about Bumble is fresh from a grove. she doesn't necessarily understand how things work.
I see. We will take that into consideration.
Appreciate it. And Cole will reluctantly hand over the flower.
Mm-hmm. He puts it in an evidence bag. And the guard points at Solith for you to enter.
Hesitantly enter.
Have a seat, miss. He's holding a clipboard with papers on it, and your name would be...
I don't think Phyllis knows.
Solid, did you
Yeah.
mute yourself? Oh, sorry.
My name's Solith.
And that is your full name?
Like, I don't have a full name for Solith.
Yeah, you can just... That's your full name. If you want to.
Yeah.
You could just say, my name is Solith.
I see. Well, Miss Solith, would you explain to me how you ended up in a crime scene?
There was a large explosion, and then me and my friends, I guess we went to go see what happened, and it was just there. We just went into the room, and we just saw all of these, all the blood and bodies and stuff.
I see. And what is your relationship with this Mina DeVere fellow?
My friend.
I
She's
see.
not a bad person.
See, I have proof. Friendship bracelet.
I see. And this friend of yours, does she often kill people?
Yes, it's
To,
like a one redeeming feature.
to defend herself.
You need
Yes.
to sound a little bit more confident than that.
Only if it's nervous, okay?
Yeah. Yes, of course. Defend themselves. This is a safe space, miss. You can say anything here. No one will know.
Insight.
You are not there!
Just be like, oh, in that case, then have you ever heard of deodorant?
I don't usually stay here. Just saying. Yeah, Gizmo could squeeze, but he is also being watched by guards. So, does she defend herself often?
Only when, I guess, well, yeah, if someone threatens you, you would defend yourself. So yeah.
But how often does she provoke that violence?
All time. If it gets really bad, she'll do it.
Uh-huh. And how have you dealt with her racist tendencies and her disposition to eat goblin noses?
Oh, we ignore her. We just ignore that.
Just looks down and writes something on their clipboard. I see.
Enablers. Yeah.
And what would provoke these three from attacking this Mina Devere?
Say that again?
What would provoke those three to attack this Mina Devere again?
The cabin guys. They actually came up to our table, and I mean they offered us some food, but it didn't look nice or kind in a way. And they did bother her a lot, I think.
I see. Writes things down. Just one final question. Does her magic, her powers lash out and kill people so gruesomely often that she seemed to lose control?
Say so, I guess.
I see. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Please step outside and have the tall, brooding elf come in.
Sorry about that.
Oh god, Bumble.
I thought I was muted.
Hey, Bumble, you're not muted.
I'm so sorry. Can we just forget that ever happened, please?
What happened?
Yeah,
Nothing. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That was clearly Gizmo.
I give that a 2 out of 10.
Oh god.
Have a seat. And would you kindly tell me your name for the record?
Will Sparrow,
I see.
follower of the Raven Queen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And how, pray tell, are you related to this group of people, and specifically the one named Mina Devere?
Well, I have to say, kind of as a family in a sense. We have the one that's crazy, one that kind of doesn't know what they're doing, the one that acts as pretty much the father, but everything goes wrong and he's disappointed with us all the time. Yeah, pretty much like that.
I see. And this Mina Devere, did you see them provoke the violence from these tavern goers?
No, she was asking for some goblin noses, which I don't know exactly if that's just a dish from her where she lives or whatnot. I just kind of sat to myself and just listened, and then next thing I know, they were trying to bring her very suspicious food. I tried to like dump a drink on it so they wouldn't eat it because I've noticed people have done that before, and kind of just ventured off to go get them clothes afterwards.
I
So I
see.
accidentally spilled stuff on her dress.
I see. So you were not there when any of this happened and just happened to arrive afterwards?
Yes, I went and got Mina a new dress because I actually ruined hers. I know she likes that kind of dress. She wants to feel like a woman.
I see. Would you kindly just write down the stores and the ones that you
I'll
talked
give them
to?
a complete detailed list on when I got there, around when and how long it took.
And when you arrived, can you describe the scene as gruesome? Was it as bloody? Did any of the others
I
prior tamper
kind
with
of
the crime
hold up.
scene?
I kind of hold up the emblem of the Raven Queen. I deal with a lot of death. I will say I did take a little sliver of the not cobalt, the lizard folk's soul, and those three were the ones that were attacking her.
They just stare at you and then write something down without breaking eye contact. I see. That will be all. Would you kindly send in the tiny little fairy as he turns around and closes the shutter for the window and locks it?
An idea. Bumble, your turn.
No.
I'm just gonna kind of pick up Bumble and just kind of drag her over.
Can I bring an emotional support animal?
Nope, you gotta do this all alone. We've done this before. Just tell the truth, you'll be fine. I kind of just toss her in and shut the door. Smile at the guard.
I understand that the young lady here broke into jail, blinded a guard, stole the keys, and attempted to facilitate the escape of currently held people of interest for a gruesome murder scene. Did I miss anything?
No.
I see.
I'm just like on the floor, wings drooped, eyes fucking like tearing off, and I'm just like.
And you thought that this would be a good solution to the situation?
I just wanted to help my friends.
I see, I see. That is okay. Of course, anyone would want to help their friends. Can you tell me whatever happened at the tavern for this awful evening to have occurred?
I just like sniffle, just like, well, I was just at the table and just eating some food, and then like Mina went. I think she was getting dressed or something, and then like she didn't come back, and then like the guys went to go see where she was, and then like I went as well because I was worried.
And he steps out and just hands you this quite big napkin to blow your nose on.
Thank you. Oh! And then I'm like actually crying right now. I'm just so sad about what I did. And then like I tried to help her, like I cast a healing spell and she didn't wake up, and then like we got over there and I tried to purify the poison, but then the guards came and I got scared and I flew out the window.
I see, I see. So just in a moment of fear and panic you escaped, not because you had done anything wrong, but simply because of your confusion of the situation. I understand. Thank you, and your full name would be
It's just Bumble.
Bumble.
It's just Bumble.
And which deity is it that you serve, if you don't mind me asking? You seem like the religious type with your vestments.
It's Elder.
Very, very good. I hope that you can take a moment to calm yourself. I am certain all of this will be cleared up by morning. I know it may not be comfortable, but you are probably going to have to stay the night, and then tomorrow I am sure we will have more answers.
Okay.
Please feel free to join your friends.
Thank you. And then I'm just gonna like walk out, covering my face with this napkin.
Mm-hmm.
I can't click myself. The door's in the way. Thank you.
Yep. As the Harangon stays inside of there for a bit longer before walking off. And you find yourselves in jail.
Oh, fun fact, our detective is the brother of the Harrington we met. Help me.
Excuse me. I have I've had fizzy pops, so I'm just a bit airy. There's
It's
air
okay.
trying to escape my body.
Yeah. It is fine, and you are under constant watch by eagle-eyed guards throughout the entire day.
Where's Gizmo? I need like an emotional support animal.
Gizmo is dead from overeating.
I'm just like hugging and like my hands and fingers are like immersed in the fur, and I'm just like rocking forward and back.
Meanwhile, Mina, you are strapped to a table, your head is held in place, you are gagged, bound, and restrained, immobilized, muted, and you are just feeling any magic that you may have had being suppressed. As you
Also have mentioned to the detective about how best to handle me that food.
Mhm.
Tell her everything's under control. Cole said everything's under control.
He did not stop by Mina and tell her that, and none of the guards did either.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's on them now.
yeah, that's on them. Mina, you do hear the sickening crunch of bones and cutting of scale, flesh, and other things, as there seems to be an autopsy going. Fortunately, there is this, thin piece of cloth just hanging from a pole in the roof, just covering it so that you don't have to see it. And those notes, yeah, she's incapable of speaking.
No, she isn't saying that. She's just like looking around. Yeah.
Mhm. You see a lot of books and potions and implements on the walls, and there's this eerie sensation that, yeah, that seems like something used to suppress magic wielders that may not be able to fully control themselves. Just like torture mass back home. Such a familiar sounds. I feel at home. Oh, for fuck's sake. Unless there's anything else you wish to do, you will be spending the evening in jail.
Yeah,
And
there's nothing for me.
yeah, and the rest of you, because they won't give you yard time because one of you can fly away. Just like right up and out. In that case, they will insist that Bumble stays in this room.
I'm under the table. I'm not moving from here. I'm too embarrassed and upset to leave like this vicinity.
Yeah, the
You
guards.
could even leave the door open to the yard. Like I will not leave. Like I can't.
Yeah, the guards may, especially this doubtful one, doesn't believe that, and they are insisting that you are going to go into your room, and picks you and the rat up and is going to gingerly toss you inside.
You tossed me outside. You tossed me outside.
Yeah, this guard.
I don't know. I panic.
Yeah, the guard just goes, I knew it! This isn't real! I told you! I told you all! And he will unlock these 3 doors in the top for each and every one of you to pick.
I'm just gonna like pray for forgiveness from an 80.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna roll. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides your very simple holy symbol that isn't your amulet, all of you have nothing but simple clothes. Hello? How can we help you?
It's just like incoherent sobbing.
Right. Click.
Deny.
Mina. What is your constitution modifier?
And mine?
Mm-hmm.
Let us see. It's a +3.
You will regain 3 hit points as part of this long rest.
Nice.
And everyone, you can take a long rest, and then you will level up.
All of us?
Oh yeah.
Oof. Yay.
Don't forget to take note of your temporary hit points if you have them.
Mm-hmm.
How do I level up?
Hit the little arrow. Circle with the little arrow under. There should be its almost upper bar if you have the new one.
I can't take a long rest. It doesn't let me.
Yeah, that is weird. I will see what I can do about that.
Alright guys, see how bad I can roll.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right. If you enable the editing of it, you should be able to go to your features, where you see your cleric 8, and there should be an arrow. I believe that's where you go to modify it on the new ones.
Yeah, I can't pick my subclass. I don't know why.
You don't
You
pick your
already
subclass,
have
you
one.
just click the level up.
Oh, okay. Let me close this down then.
Yeah, but under features you should see cleric peace domain 8. If there's an arrow down, just click that and press 9, I believe.
Where are my spells?
Speaking of, you will get 5th level spells now.
I will?
Yeah,
Oh!
your 9th level. You get spells equal to half your level rounded up. Which,
Unless you're a half-caster.
yeah,
How many prepared spells do I have?
your wisdom plus a level.
Wait, my wisdom. My wisdom is 20, right? Isn't it?
The modifier.
+6.
It should be a +5 if you're 20.
It's
5.
just whenever I roll something, with like religion is +6.
Yeah, that is your proficiency modifier.
Oh, right. Okay, so it's +5, and then that means I have 14 prepared spells. Okay.
You will also have some extra from being a peace cleric, I believe.
Yeah, I've got some that I'll just like there.
Yep, but first, because this sheet doesn't seem to want to work for me.
No, mine is doing some funky stuff as well. But I can pick a new spell later.
Yep. But I'm gonna see about helping those of you that haven't been able to level up yet to do so. Because there's some serious lag, but you finally have had your long rest inside of a city, giving you the opportunity to level up. Which, congratulations, welcome to level 9.
Oh, Sorry, I'm just looking at something I have like prepared, and I'm just like, ooh. I just unprepare all of them because I accidentally added all level 5 spells to my thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens when it automatically adds like that.
Oh, I don't need that.
The efficiency.
Hmm?
It's not letting me level up anymore.
That
The prompt
is,
doesn't come up on the colored sheet.
I will see. Also, what is that buzzing noise? Is that Kenku?
Yeah.
What does a buzzing
What is
noise
the
have
buzzing
to
noise?
do with prison?
There's flies.
Would you mind
Or it's
turning
just
that off?
me buzzing with sadness.
I turned it off. I
Thank you.
think.
These spells I got. So, like, you know when I can prepare spells, I'm assuming the always prepared are counted in that.
Correct.
Right, then I've got 1,
So you have those always prepared plus 14.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, Cole, you might need to turn on edit character sheet before you can do so.
I
13. Correct. I've one more.
got it up in the top left corner. The edit thing. I've got it from. I had it on play. I clicked it for editing.
Yeah.
Still nothing comes up for leveling it up.
If you go to features and click the Pugilist 8, there should be an arrow down and you can select 9.
Oh yeah.
Oh, insect plague. That just screams me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get down, but not out. When I use my bloodied but unbowed, I can choose to also use this feature. If I do, I add my proficiency bonus to the damage my unarmed strike to give this weapon to the next unit.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get me down and I manage to stay, I hit a little bit harder.
Nice.
Damn, I can use Raise Dead.
Yeah. You just need the diamonds for it. Which, speaking of, there was a real chance that Mina might have died. And bringing her back, that would be an option, but difficult.
I mean, with how many problems Mina caused, I think that 1k diamond compensation for that.
Mina now has a plus 13 in intimidation.
Jesus.
Right, I'm gonna just stick with these spells, and then I guess over time I might like want different ones.
I did originally plan to exchange the Aura of Shadow thingy with Eldritch Smite upon level up, but seeing as it saved my ass today, I think I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah. That's entirely up to you. Yeah. That one's the one I'm looking for. After having a sleep in not the most comfortable bunks that are, to be fair, 4 people in each. It's supposed to be up to 4 people in each room, and you have bunk beds. 2 of them.
Okay, I can't open the importer either. So,
It worked yesterday. What are you looking for?
I'm not going to reset. Oh, the down but not out ability didn't automatically get put on the sheet.
Okay, because I can open it up, and I do not know why you can't. Alright.
Just
Pugilist.
resetting them. Apparently, I've been logged out of Forge.
Yes, also need to look through the new Warlock class, since we're using that leveling table, but it doesn't. It isn't available online.
Yeah, they have removed the 2014 versions here, so we'll have to make do with what's here. And have to rework whatever it may be. What's the name of that particular one for the pugilist again?
It's down but not out.
Yes, but the book or paper or whatnot is
Oh,
published.
Ben Huff. It's the Ben Huffman Pugilist.
Benjamin Huffman, pugilist. The Magus spiritualist scholar. It's not in the list.
Pugilist, sure.
Yeah. Let's see. No, it is not. That is weird. Alright, class.
When I go to classes and subclass features,
Yep.
There
we go.
Everything else off because I don't overload it. I just type in the pugilist, and there it is, Benjamin Huffman Pugilist.
Yeah, I was looking under the gifts and rewards or other optionals
now I've reset,
and features.
it actually opens.
Of course.
Yeah.
What was the name for it?
It's down but not out.
Down.
Down but not out.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it to load to add it. Down but not out. There. Imported, or at least it should be.
See. There it is. Now I will do my long rest. Hopefully that's going to work more recent. The answer to that is it doesn't appear to have.
Alright. While all of you are doing that, who wishes to roll a... Yeah, everyone can roll a d20. Just a flat d20. And we'll see who they go to first.
Oh.
And Bumble? Bumble and Mina are first, alright. Both of you roll another d20. Yep, Bumble is first. As
It was having a problem because it's a new day was ticked.
Yeah.
For anyone else that's having that trouble.
Yep. As your jail cell is going to open and you are going to be ushered out. As you are going to see a person standing by the bars waving for you.
I'm stuck on the door again. Like,
Yeah, there we go. Hello, Miss Bumble, is it?
hello.
I am your lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, please, this way.
Okay. I've had a lot of experience with this one.
Alright, please have a seat, Miss Bumble, and we will look at your case of breaking into jail.
Uh-huh.
Magically assaulting an officer with blindness, stealing a guard's key and hand. He just stops and rereads the entire case file.
He's currently wondering who's got it in for him back in the office.
Is this pro bono?
He looks up.
It was, not anymore.
You see that he wants to say exactly what Cole said, but doesn't, and just breathes in through his nose. No, miss. This is your legal right to a defense in court. And what happened before you... What possibly could motivate you to break into a jail and... Oh. He reads the previous pages about the murder scene at an inn. And he just puts it down and puts both of his hands on his face.
I look very close to like tears again. Oh my god, has anyone seen Madagascar with the little like squirrel thing where he looks like he's gonna cry?
Yeah. At least I've seen that part of it. Just... Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
There we go.
We can plead temporary insanity. We can work with this.
Wow. Okay.
Alright. You were panicking. Have you ever seen people die before?
Like people on fighting, or like my
People
friend.
dying gruesomely, violently before. It is very important that you're honest with this.
I'm just trying to think.
Think about all your travels so far here.
I don't remember.
Have you fighting with Oliver Corso, the Unbreakable, through a dungeon, vampires, you know, all of that entire debacle. How many gruesome, bloody scenes of violence have you seen?
Well, I'm normally just in the back with my hands ready to heal people. But like the others normally take care of all the hard work, and I'm just in the back being all, yeah. Well,
He goes,
I just get really deflated because it's like I don't feel like I'm very useful in battle, because I'll be honest, Cole and Mina probably just take up all the, like, they do all the big damage. We'll probably do a finisher shot. And eventually when it gets to my turn, everything's ended. So I'm just like, yeah, no.
Right. We can work with the Stockholm syndrome of them taking this innocent little fairy into this crazy thing. Alright.
Oh great, I'm making the others look bad now.
But if I have to also represent all of them, then he goes just... He's working really hard.
I never thought I'd have to deal with... I've never dealt with a fucking lawyer. Who'd thought the first time I'd ever speak to a lawyer, it would be in D&D? If I ever get arrested, I'll be like, oh, I know how this works. I was playing Dungeons and Dragons and I got arrested. Write that down.
Yeah. All right. Temporary case of insanity due to you being worried for your friends. All right. I am going to go and talk to this Mina DeVere next. She is being held in the. Oh yes. Please. You're gonna have to return to your cell, but I will get back to you as soon as I've looked over the full case.
Just obediently goes back to herself.
Yeah. And then he starts heading towards the medical ward to talk to Mina DeVere.
No.
Walks in as the dwarf and humanoid woman are just cleaning up after the autopsy, and he keeps himself from puking a little bit before he moves the curtains and sees Mina DeVere just strapped up like that. You are Mina DeVere, yes.
No.
You are still muffled.
Oh.
Right. This is Mina DeVere, is it not? But yeah, that's her. I'm not sure you want me to remove the muffle though. Well, why? She's You really don't want to know. But I need to talk to my client. Do you? Boy, do you really? Yes? Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you. Removes muscle.
You do
Removes
know,
gag.
A beard makes you look untrustworthy. And also, what if I had sleep apnea? I could have died. I was been sleeping with that stupid gag fucking in my mouth. God damn it, I hate you all.
We were making sure that you didn't die in your sleep.
Oh, sure you
Puts
were.
on earplugs.
Oh, God.
Ah,
Who are you?
So you are Mina DeVere. I am your lawyer.
Oh, no, we're doomed.
Yes, turns around and looks back and... What? Listen. We can win this. Listen. Whatever you do not agitate or make the situation worse. We can win this case.
What case? I was attacked. I'm innocent.
He goes, just look at this. Looks at a list of charges of trying to illegally enter the city, using magic to hide their true selves, bribery, threats, racism, violence, and the death of multiple people.
Hey, if you let me through here, like if you let me loose, and I attack that dwarf guy over there and kill him, right? And he tries to defend himself and he kills me. Who goes into jail? Oh, what? Oh yeah. Hey, bam! I got you.
You would go to jail for that, or that he would be. You just admitted to.
I'm just saying. Okay, so if they had still been alive, would they have been in jail? You can throw their corpses in jail, can't you?
Fair case starts to look a lot easier now, isn't it?
He goes. Right, the fairy case is a slam dunk.
Well, no, I was. This objection.
If you ever want to see the sun ever again, he looks at the drow and goes, I mean, if you ever want to not see the sun ever.
Yeah.
Huh.
If
you don't ever want to be, if you don't want to be locked up in a cage for the rest of your life, I strongly suggest that you plead the fifth.
Okay, I have an idea, right?
what if I just tell people if they throw me in jail, I will escape. Obviously, I will. I'm Mina. So, and then I'll go stalking around killing all their officials, right? I'll kill the judge if he convicts me. Wouldn't that, that would work,
That muscle
right?
is a... Yeah, you should put that on. I told you. Don't say I didn't warn you. No, puts it on. She is, here's the short. She clearly has mental issues. She is unstable and very violent. She is not to be trusted. I have seen some of the worst offenders before we had to lock them up, and that is one deranged woman. He just looks at you, sighs, and closes the curtains before walking out. Just drooping, shoulders hanging.
Oh, so it isn't gonna be pro bono still, huh?
Alright, let's just... who's next? Hey, Mr. Cola Darren. If you would be so kind. He looks so defeated. He looks like he's teary-eyed.
You okay, buddy?
No.
Do you want to take a minute?
Yes.
Okay. We don't need to rush this. Take your time. Gather yourself. Ask your questions. Everything's fine. It's gonna be fine.
I had to blow my nose in real life, but yeah, he was totally doing that himself. Just okay, let's just get this over with. Bounty hunter found at the scene of the crime and cooperated the destruction of evidence, and yeah, this is a slam dunk. We're gonna get you off of this. Just
no destruction of evidence. Temporarily mental instability, removal of evidence.
yeah,
needs to be
tampering with
clarified.
evidence.
Tampering, not destroying. The evidence has been handed over.
Right. You're definitely going to be fined for this. It's
Of course.
just it's gonna be a slap on the wrist and just. All right.
Also, the evidence is in relation to previous investigations still ongoing, and the personal interest, the murder of my fiancée and her father.
And he goes, just about to ask you for the reference numbers for the cases, and he just goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." He hands you one of the tissues that he has.
I will politely declines. I'm dealing. I'm hoping I have more important things to worry about at the moment, like the rest of my traveling companions.
How do you feel about throwing one of them under the metaphorical cart?
Not gonna happen.
Right.
They're troublesome, but in this incident, they are quite innocent. The only person who technically would have committed a crime did so in self-defense, and she is not equipped for dealing with people, not even in the best of ways.
There's just this blank stare in his eyes as he understands. He just has this moment of perfect comprehension.
You have to understand, it's not just that she's a drow, that she's been raised in a situation completely alien to civilization as we know it. Yeah. She has also been and is still the bearer of a fairly hefty curse that cannot be lifted.
What?
She is a curse bearer.
Right.
She is bound to an evil sword, which she struggles to keep in control for quite a while. At the moment, somehow we have managed to suppress her connection to it, but that it itself is having a psychological effect on her.
Saying a lot of stuff that's making them want to keep Mina locked up.
Yeah.
So it's also a lot of stuff that will explain her behavior.
Yeah. So you witnessed her defend herself?
No, I appraised the crime scene when I reacted to the aftermath. None of us were present for the actual attack.
And
We
he has
all
this
arrived.
moment of just. So is it possible that she lost control and killed?
Oh no, the bodies would have been completely dismembered if she had lost control.
He looks down at Clifford and his folder just flips through like this. They are really badly mutilated.
It's not how they were in the room, though.
Yeah.
That's, well, the effect of the shadows affecting them. No, she's... The cursed weapon in effect is a great sword of immense power. All these wounds, they're not even inflicted by a dagger. Those are probably the effect of the cloak of shadows that Xiang finds weaving itself around her.
Oh, okay, but we see he points out that there is actually some stab wounds and.
Oh, that's a dagger wound, definitely. Yeah. So's that.
And then no greatsword was recovered on the scene.
No, the sword has not returned to her yet. Its presence is still there, but she's not been able to call physical manifestation to her.
What? Yes, it looks completely lost.
That's another concern of ours, but I'm sure you're familiar with curse bearers, warlocks, hexblades.
No.
I'm sure they've got files here that you can look up prominent users.
Is this poor guy just an intern?
It's very possible.
Okay, warlocks,
Axe bearers,
blade.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I'm only saying all of this because I made such a high check on X-Blades games ago.
Yeah, just right. Got it. I see.
I can give you a list of the other times we've been at odds with authorities as well in relation, all of which we have been found innocent of and passed outside with no charges.
He goes, oh, he looks like more charges? Like, even if you've been acquainted and acquitted of it and say that you were, not charged with anything, the fact that you were a person of interest on multiple occasions is still worrisome. Yes, right.
Yeah, and I list everything that happened in all the other towns where we've had run into the guard and it was resolved.
He has 2 more breakdowns where he just needs to cry for a minute.
Just breathe, everything's fine. You only need to defend this situation. You need to be aware of the others in case someone does try to bring them up. In this situation, the only person directly involved in the assault is Mina and the 3 assailants.
Yes.
She was the victim. She had an automatic magical response which inflicted lethal injuries. She can't help that. It's a defense mechanism. We all arrived after whatever Mark detonated.
I see.
We tended to her injuries. The others were already beyond saving. Poison on the scene, flower, evidence admitted. Honestly, this thing is pretty open and shut.
And he looks at.
We have multiple witnesses that will say that everyone else on the scene arrived after the explosion.
He looks at the papers and poison? What poison?
I mean, Nina was also pretty banged up, right?
We cleaned out the poison. Yeah, we cleaned out the poison, treated the injury. Yellow flower found on the scene.
He looks up at you just. He looks through yellow flower. Just folds, looks through evidence list. Poison. There are no records.
Not been lodged. If that's not been lodged, then there is no evidence that was tampered with because
No,
The
the
detective has
destruction.
taken it and is obviously corrupt, much like
There's
his brother.
you are being charged with destruction of a ice dagger used to stab this Mina DeVere.
No.
He seems to be trying to read you. Persuasion or deception? He seems confused and he knows that criminals lie, so he's obviously, questioning all of this. It's kind of obvious that he is going to double check all the facts and everything. Right, I'm gonna look into all of this. Thank you, Mr. Cola Darren. You may please step out and
Who's next on your docket?
this will something.
Okay. I will warn you to bear in mind you're dealing with something much older than he appears and completely devoted to his goddess.
So, elf?
No, even older than that. He's
A religious elf?
he was a trustee of the Raven Queen. He's been reborn several times in her service. He can be a bit much to deal with.
What?
Just tell him that you're on his side and want to help.
He just sits there with a blank stare as you leave.
Yeah.
You hear this ever faint of that? What the fuck did I get myself into? Well?
Time to ruin this guy's career.
Please have a seat, Mr. Will Sparrow. You can trust me. I am on your side and I want to help. I am your lawyer. Would you please inform me of what happened that night and where you were and what part you had in this entire event?
Well, it seems like one of my people in our crew were attacked, and I was out shopping because I accidentally dumped a drink on her dress. So I went out and got her a new one.
You dumped a dress on someone and decided to go out in the middle of the evening to buy a new one?
I accidentally spilled a drink on her dress because someone was trying to give her some food that was tampered with. So
why?
I dumped my drink on the food to prevent her from eating it.
What food was it?
Some food that the 3 people that were dead tried to give her.
They were trying to give food and all of you just felt that it was bad? And
no, I am a person who is very insightful, and I could read their motion and what they were planning on doing. One city we were in, someone decided to put glass in our food. Because I don't know why. But I didn't want my friend to be harmed in any way. So I tried to do something to prevent her from eating the food and getting angry with people. And I accidentally got some of the drink on her dress. So I went out and got her a brand new dress.
right, 2 questions. If someone were to make her angry, would you say she would resort to violence easily?
Depends on what they did.
On a scale of 1 to 10 encounters of such a thing happening, how many of them would be violent?
Well, like I said, it depends on the situation.
Out
Usually
of
Cole
all.
keeps her in check,
Mm-hmm.
but she's been trying really hard to be a good person
Yes,
and trying to improve.
and how many of those would be violent or turn violent?
2 out of 10.
He just looks.
She's been
He looks
she's been
surprised at
doing
that to
pretty
me.
good.
Insight check. He's going to roll. You need to roll persuasion or deception.
Persuasion.
Really go back to the section. Peter's natural response is aggression.
God damn it.
He just raises an
Even in
eyebrow.
friendly situations.
I see. Right. And the second question: you spilled drinks on her dress, and you walked out in the middle of the evening to buy a new dress.
Well, yes. Well, think of it this way. You accidentally spill a drink on your wife or girlfriend's favorite dress.
Oh, so you
What
you
would
are
you do?
a couple.
No. I'm stating this for you right now.
But
If you did that to your wife or girlfriend, what would you do?
my husband would forgive me and
Then,
make me clean it up.
well, what happens if you don't want to talk to her? Because sometimes she can get a little angry, but she's been trying. I tried to avoid getting her too angry.
My husband is a really lovely man. He was so patient and forgiving. I honestly have nothing to compare it to.
What about a sister?
No, only a child.
What about your mother?
Good, faithful, religious woman that worked real hard.
Say you accidentally spilt it on her robes for your religion. What would she do then?
She would hug me and tell me that it's okay, and then pinch my ear and then
Not when you
hand
were a
me a
kid.
bucket and some soap and have me clean it.
I'm talking about when you're old enough to know that you did wrong.
That's what she did.
You guys have some very loving parents.
You're
Thank
going to leave
you.
this guy to go and visit his mother.
Of course I do. She lives on the other side of the city. I visit her every few days. Make sure she's okay.
You should bring her some very good mead.
I do.
Homemade mead. That's actually pretty good too.
I haven't done that. I'm gonna think about that. Huh. No, anyway, focus on the case here. Stop distracting me from this. We're trying to solve this case.
Okay.
So,
What is your next question then?
it's just odd that you would just walk out in the middle of the evening and buy a dress. If you put that in front of a jury, that you
Well, I
spill
didn't
on the
get
drink and
just
then you
her
walk out to
dress.
buy a dress. And according to this log, this dress costs how much?
I got 3. I got 2 and one's on commission.
And he
I
just
spend,
blinks.
let's see, well, 45-ish gold.
He just sits there, drool going from the side of his mouth, a little bit of a nosebleed, and just, huh?
What I
45
like
years
when
of average pay, just, huh?
I mean, I am a crafter,
Okay.
so I would like to get them something they like, and they don't like some of the items I make, so I know women like clothing.
That is
And
incredibly sexist.
I mean, if you ask your mother if you got her a brand new dress,
She would
what
hate
do you think
it.
she would do?
She very much likes wearing pants.
Huh? Every woman is different.
Yeah.
I know Mina loves her dresses. I know Bumble likes her purple dress that she found. And so I'm still getting to know a little bit more.
Yes, but you just 45 cold?
Yes.
Why haven't you hired a lawyer? I mean, a more experienced lawyer.
Oh yeah, that's
I've got
that's
gold on me
45.
right now.
That's 45 years for a peasant, right? What would that be for a lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how much would that be?
Like, a lawyer, depending on how skilled they are, might make a gold a month. And
We'll
those are
tell
pretty
him
good ones.
We'll tell him he doesn't love his mother enough.
Mina, you're not here. Shut up.
Sorry.
Mina, no backseat traumery.
I'm sorry.
So you just... Okay, you have wealth to buy 15 gold dresses and just... Okay. He just writes something down as he's just drifting off and just... Huh. I think that will be all.
Are you sure you don't have any other questions?
No.
Because in reality,
No.
I shouldn't actually be here because I didn't really do anything.
No. Please. Just send in the last one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You look a little distressed.
No.
Want some tea?
Okay. The guards show up. Hey, what's going on?
Man, he needs some tea. You should probably go get him some quick. He's kind of having a mental
They
breakdown.
pull you out and start shoving you back.
No.
Solid. As you walk in, you see him slightly hyperventilating in the corner. While just, okay.
I think you need more help than us.
He also turns to look at her with that sick burn. Ah, no, I am a professional lawyer. I can do this. Would you please describe what happened that evening, yesterday?
Explosion, lots of rushing, and lots of injuries in a room.
Okay. And
Oh yeah, and Mina was hurt. But, I mean, there was a few body parts here and there.
okay, and this Cole Darren destroyed an ice dagger pulled from her back.
So can you say that again? You're being cut out for me.
So this Cole Darren pulled out and destroyed an ice dagger stabbed into her back.
I mean, she was most likely attacked. Well, obviously she was attacked.
He asked you, as if Cole had pulled an ice dagger out of Mina's back and destroyed it.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I don't remember it that well, but I would guess so.
Okay, so... Right. Alright. Okay. And there was this statement that this Mina Devere had aggravated and insulted the 3 victims and talked about eating one of their noses or roasting and eating.
That's just she says that a lot. I mean, it's just, I mean, It's probably like her hometown food or something. But like, I mean, she talks about it all the time.
Yes,
But like,
well,
I don't think she'd do it if they were alive though.
he just looks around a little bit. Miss, are you being held hostage?
Oh, God.
Are these people keeping you against your will?
Oh, following them.
Oh. Okay. Huh. I see. And you had walked into the crime scene, according to these reports, and you put a yellow flower on the bed?
I didn't put it there. It was there already. Like the yellow flower was.
You didn't not put the yellow flower on the bed.
No?
I see. And then, do you know why there was a yellow flower there?
See, I mean, we just kind of went into the room and it was already there. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like maybe a trademark of some sort.
A trademark for what?
I don't know. Maybe like when killers kill or like see something or like kill people, and then like do like a mark of evidence to show that it was them or something.
I just
It definitely
think
wasn't Mina though.
it's odd because there is no yellow flower in the item list for the evidence. And this Cole Adaran swore that he didn't pull any dagger from Mina's back or destroy it, and that there was poison in her wound, but I have none of that here. Yeah, he is giving you false information that is inaccurate if you, the player, hadn't picked up on it. He's saying that things that did not happen, according to the evidence reports. It is inaccurate.
Oh.
But you don't know if he's lying, which why should he is your lawyer, or if it's been tampered with. It seems like this entire case is not as easy and clear-cut as it seems to have been. And he just looks over at the item list, this is just all so odd. Huh. I'm going to have to look up all of this. Anyways, please have a seat. He points to the horse's seat. I will be right back as he rustles through some papers and puts a paper on the table, opens the door and walks out.
Can I look at it?
Yep. You lift it up and there's a yellow flower below it.
Fuck that.
And that's where we will end this session. Because I need to make some
all
preparations.
this is Mina's fault.
I just want to thank Mina and Solith and Cole for Mina's actions, Solith's and Cole's backstory for everything that is about to happen. Because I was thinking about how to weave in these story beats and you just handed me everything on a platinum platter.
As I said from the very beginning, when I create a backstory, I get certain details set down.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is up for you to play with. So I came up with my mentor being Talbot, the fiance being Talbot's daughter, Liliana.
Mm-hmm.
They were murdered.
Mm-hmm.
everything we established beforehand, Cole being depressed before this job and not being able to find the murderer. Everything else was up to you. I have no idea who the murderer would turn out to be or anything.
Yeah. And I was thinking.
That's how I handle backstories all the time. I said what I definitely need to reference. Everything else can be manipulated at any point by the DM.
Yeah. And I've been planning and thinking about. I wanted to make it more than just some random hit job or some random thug. So I've been workshopping this, and then Solid just hands me the perfect villain.
Like, are we grabbing up your brain?
Yeah.
Oh, this has the potential to go so badly.
Oh yeah. And then Mina just gives me the perfect opportunity to rope you all in and give you a reason to be invested.
But I mean, is short of supernatural interference, I think Cole could murder everyone in this prison.
Oh yeah. Yeah, then you just have a giant city surrounding you. But oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know, and yeah. Absolutely.
And I'm a cleric of the Raven Queen, and they were unlawful. If they were supposed to be alive, God bring them back, and they haven't been brought back yet. So they were supposed to die.
Mm-hmm. Still, oh boy.
Okay, I'm going to go and be a host to my house guests.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you tomorrow, Ian. And
Yep.
everyone else. Take care. You need me. Poke me.
Mm-hmm. I am just going to
Adios, everyone.
Adios. I'm just going to make some preparations for how everything of this can turn out.
I'm still. I don't. If I should take Eldritch Smite. I don't know. Still a valuable spell slot.
Right, it was fun. You guys have a good night.
Yeah.
See you, Bubble.
See you, Bumble. Don't break into any more prisons.
Oh God.
What do we do for leveling up? Because I didn't actually do it in the end.
You open your character sheet.
Yeah.
Under features, you should see Druid. Under class. Level 8.
Oh.
You just
Yep.
click that and level 9.
Oh, yay.
You guys do it the hard way. There's literally a button on the top that says level up.
Yeah, it doesn't always work.
So I was encountering some issues as well.
He doesn't let me do it. For some reason.
Yep. But yeah, it's been updated. You should now get 2 more spells of 5th level added to your prepared ones as a Druid Circle of the Land. And you will have 5th level spells.
How do I add a spell?
They should be added as part of your leveling up.
It's a bit bugged as well, the spell adding. I've been playing around with it while you guys were role playing, so there might be some issues there as well. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, part of the nuking all of this to make it all work has definitely broken some stuff.
Oh yeah, no, it's not your fault at all. It's just an weird. Weird.
Well, he's probably gonna start murdering people because he lost his whole day of start crafting things, so he's gonna have to start killing people. No one gets in the way of his crafting.
Well, there is not gonna be any kind of consequences, right?
I think I'm gonna leave the call and go cry. I will see you guys later. I need to take everything that just happened in.
Yeah. Just one question: which circle of Druid were you? Forest?
Second, how do we look at it?
Yeah, I think
there.
you pick Forest.
Circle of the land.
Yeah. Commune with nature and tree stride. Got it. I'll add those 2 spells for you, and then you'll have to look up some more 5th level. But
I mean,
go
the
ahead and
best thing
enjoy
to
your
do is just
crying in the corner.
best thing to do is just go to D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Nah, use other
Should
sources.
they up-
They'll support
Oh
them.
yeah, what was it? I had one that I saved a while back that actually is like has everything. But DM, if you kill Will, he's gonna come back as a barbarian. Now that's gonna be some real fun.
also, the invocation life drinker, it's either necrotic, psychic, or radiant, but I've added slashing onto it as well, just for simplicity's sake. Meaning it rarely deals slashing, but we might need to talk about that. But it's just the formula for each of the attacks I have with
Yep.
her. It's lined up perfectly so far because I can pick and choose each of those, but here I have to pick for the extra one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it adds it. Actually, can you summon the boar? I just want to see if it adds the invocation automatically, because then I don't need to.
Yep, give me a second and I'm just going to close that. Close that. Close that. Summon test boar.
I wonder what is the new.
Okay, let me just see. Ah, okay, yeah, the damage option doesn't work. Still.
Yeah. There are some things that will have to be worked on, and I'll see what can be done.
Expected is blah blah blah. Just I don't know if can you see the errors when I click? Is there like an error log on your side?
No.
Ah, right. Let me see if I can screenshot it while it's up. Think I managed. Okay, I'm sending you a picture. So I'm seeing this when I click the damage button.
Well, they nerfed Baritone Barbarian
Yep,
in the new book.
apparently. Haven't read it yet.
Instead of having everything, they are resistant to 2 damage types that you pick, other than Force and Psychic.
A little bit makes sense, but at the same time, kind of sucks. Okay. MIDI-QL and libwrapper.
Yeah, I have no clue what that what it means. I admit.
It's 2 of the modules.
It basically it was the same thing. So it isn't. Here's the thing. It isn't just my own attacks. It did it with the dagger as well. Like it was the same error when I was just trying to use a normal dagger
Yep.
and pressing damage, basically.
I need to open configure settings.
You
On the left side, you should scroll down to find libwrapper.
lip wrapper, yes.
And libwrapper settings menu on the right.
2 seconds. Where do we have you? Lip wrap. Yes.
And then conflicts.
I only see verbosity.
So you see something on the list under
Yeah.
conflicts.
Actually, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm seeing.
I'm just going to finish recording.